Hey y'all, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. You see, I have come with the hair blown out. Worst time to blow your hair out because it is summer, so or spring, so whatever. But I always talk about how to become recession proof, and I've heard this talk before, and people have said like different things, like of course to basically get more streams of income. But the Lord, I feel like, drops a nugget, but not necessarily a secret, to me about how to become recession proof in this time where people are saying it's a recession. And he probably said, well, why are you talking about recession? Do you believe it's a recession? I don't know. Whatever these people put out or hide, I can't tell you what it is or what it ain't. But what I tell you is that the Lord, I've never seen the righteous forsaken. I got to use the word, because anytime you are following after the Lord is going to make sure that you're okay. But yeah, I was in the grocery store getting something I don't need. But the Lord allowed me to be able to go get it. And a person in front of me was like, yeah, I would, but the way my bank account set up or whatever. And then somebody was like, yeah, it's a recession. And then they were talking about, yeah, they cut the hours, so don't get to work as much because, they're trying to save money. And then I was like, well, Lord, am I a recession or am I oblivious to the recession? Now, I'm not trying to act like I'm rich by any means or whatever. I'm not trying to say that. But the Lord allowed me to realize that what he told Joseph in the Bible is basically what he would tell his people before a recession came. And you remember the dream that Joseph had where it was 5 fat cows and 5 skinny cows. And basically the skinny cows, I think it was like the big cows got ate by the skinny cows, but they were still skinny or something like that. But basically what Joseph told Pharaoh is that it's a recession coming, so you need to make sure you store up. And that's how he saved Egypt in that time, because all the people were coming there to get food because it was a famine in the land. And so I was just like, Lord, thank you for dropping that in my spirit. And it's like, how we become recession proof is not about having extra strings of income, which I feel like, yeah, we shouldn't just have one where we're like depending on just one thing, but it's to be in obedience and be in tune with the Lord, because the Lord is going to tell you, okay, this is coming, so you need to store up right now. And so I'm just like, oh wow, Lord, is that what you've been telling me? Because I feel like sometimes I can have a frugal season, but then I can be going where I'm like, oh, I'm spending a lot of money, I'm like, hold on, let me cut back. And so I just wanted to share that with everybody else, because if we're stressing out about if there's enough money or is there a recession, am I going to get laid off my job, it's like, do we trust the Lord, or are we listening to him? Because he is speaking. And I heard a pastor say this one time before where the person was like, basically like, God speaks to you. And they like laughed it off, like, God, God don't speak to you. And he's like, yeah, he speaks to you too, but you don't listen. And I was just like, now that was a slap in the face, because it's basically true. Like, God talks to all of us. Now, whether we listen or not, that is, only us. Only we would know if we listen or not. And so this is not about bashing somebody about listening. It's just like, if we're in obedience to the Lord, that he's going to make sure that you are recession proof, and that not necessarily when it's going to happen, but know like, okay, get ready, get prepared, because it's going to come. But you need to make sure I'm not telling you exactly when it's going to come, but when it does come, you're going to be already prepared and ready, because I have warned you already. So yeah, make sure that we're in prayer and that we're asking the Lord to reveal to us or give us, circumcise our ears so that we can hear him clearly. And then may we have the heart to obey, because of course the more we listen, the more clear his voice become. And then we know like, okay, yeah, this is the Lord talking, or no, this is not the Lord talking, so I need to go this way or go that way. So yeah, that's how you become recession proof during a time of recession. So I hope this video helps you. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, saca mi que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.